Hello. My computer won't turn on because it's dead. And I mean, it is dead, but I'm have my charger plugged into it and that shit still won't turn on. Hate it. Just a hater every day of its life. So basically, y'all are here to eat dinner with me. No, you don't like that? Okay. Before my Uber Eats came, I was drawing. First drawing of 2026. I'm not done yet, but it's coming out so good. Like, this was the finished product of it, by the way. Ah, it's falling. This is the finished product. You see how it took me? How long it took me? I finished it after I was done making this video. Like, after I was done eating, then I came back and finished it. So, that timestamp is with me eating and making this video in between. But, it's pretty tea. Like, ugh. For seahorses, isn't it like the men have the babies? I'm pretty sure the men are the ones that get pregnant. Like, they're the one getting cracked. I got boba, mango slushy, tapioca pearls. Y'all know the deal. In that video I had made with Addison and Vonthi, my thrifting video with them, these ones aren't warm like that. And that's how I like it. Because, like, my first time having a mango slushy with tapioca pearls, they like froze in there. My first time having it was on camera. What? It was during my mama and me video. But this has become like a regular in my life. Like, I love Thai tea. Thai tea eats down every time. But sometimes you want something more refreshing. And this is why I want something more refreshing instead of something that's like milky, you feel me? 10 out of 10. Here's what I ordered. My computer just turned on, but it's literally on 1%. So I'm gonna be nice and I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, what I ordered. It's my mango slushy right here with tapioca pearls. I got, this is a dragon roll. Clearly it got a little shooken up in battle. And then I got a Philadelphia roll, which is just like salmon, avocado, cream cheese. I was supposed to have eel sauce and spicy mayo, and I see they did not come prepared, and they did not give it to me. I got charged $1.50 for something I did not receive. Let's go ahead and go into that Uber app. Cause what? I have my soy sauce, but I don't have my eel sauce and my spicy mayo. What I look like. Time to be a Karen for 2.5 seconds. My carrier is fine, okay? I just didn't know where he was for a second, so I was standing outside in the cold looking a little stupid, but that's okay. The Boba Cafe, we're gonna rate them 4 stars instead of 5 stars. Because I'm missing, hold on, because my food's probably gonna be bust. But here's the thing. No, we're gonna rate them 3 stars instead. Can I still write? If I write 3 stars, I can't tell them what's wrong. Hello? My mango slushy is fire. My Philadelphia finna be fire. That dragon will probably also finna be fire. But I have to put thumbs down on my Philadelphia roll because that's where I asked for my sauces. So wait, I can't type anything. So I gotta like, I'll just say missed order notes. But why can't I type? Because my thing is, I got charged $1.50 for something that I did not receive. And I know y'all are like, they're probably busy, like, don't be too mad. Baby, it's not like I'm about to, like, shun the store. If I want sushi again, I'll probably order from them again. But I just wanted my sauces. I don't have my sauces. But it's whatever. Let's dig in. And if while you're watching this, feel free to grab your own food. For those of you who do not know how to use chopsticks, this is how I use them. I keep one stuck on my thumb. It doesn't move. It's behind my thumb. It never moves. This one never moves. And then I have this one. I put it at the top as if I'm holding a pencil. Okay? As if I'm holding a pencil. And then boom. Boom, baby, boom. That's how I use my chopsticks, okay? Now we're gonna try this dragon roll. That's what it's called, right? Yes. I've never had this before, so let's try it. This says shrimp tempura, avocado, spicy mayo. Looks like fish eggs, cream cheese, and I think that's it. I had asked on my TikTok story for people to give me questions to answer for a YouTube video because I wanted to do a Q&A. Why did only 2 people respond? And it was my friends. And not even all my friends responded. Only 2 of my friends responded. You fake bitches out there. If my friends are watching this, you're fake. Why didn't you give me a question to answer for my YouTube? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Anywho, I'm gonna just answer them anyway, my 2 questions. And we gonna try this again later to have a true Q&A. This is just me eating. Okay, but I'm gonna try to have a true Q&A. And we'll try that asking questions bit again. All right. First question, W question from my friend Addison. She said, what's your dream role to play in a book adaptation or in a musical? I'm going to answer for both book adaptation and musical. My dream role to play in a book adaptation, oh my gosh, honey, somebody needs to make, maybe needs, because I don't know who could play the male main character and who's fine enough to play this male main character. But if there was a book adaptation of the Powerless series, I want to play Adina. Okay? And now, spoiler alert, it happens in the first book, and there are 5 books. It happens in the first book, so it doesn't spoil the entire series. It is just a bit of a spoiler for the first book. But Adina does kind of, you know? And I understand that. But she's just a bubbly character. She's black. Bubbly character. She's got this curly hair, beautiful personality. She sews. She's she's a fashion designer. And she does have her own little love story in Powerful, which is the 0.5 book in between the first and second book of the series. And so all I have to say is that if somebody does a book adaptation of a film adaptation of the book series Powerless, let me be Adina, please. I am bubbly, just like she's bubbly, and I can be a little witty too, you feel me? And let me play Adina, but all I beg of you is that you include aspects from the 0.5 books so that Adina can get more screen time, and so that you can see her have her own love story with Mako, and have her own character building, and see all of the extra emotion that's behind that character. Don't just have as much as she's featured in Powerless, add Powerful in there too, because Adina's character is a beautiful character. I would want to play Adina hands down. I don't care that I have the least amount of screen time. I'm a supporting character. Supporting characters are there to be supported. I'd love to play Adina. For any casting directors out there, baby girl, my hair is straightened right now, but trust and believe, my hair is curly. Now, I think when people think of Adina, they think of a black girl with 3C hair. Guys, come on, man. I have 4B, 4C hair. But girly, please, just consider me, okay? I would love to play Adina. I'm 18. She was maybe between 16 and 18 in the book. Please, if you do one soon, please, I'm perfect right now. I'm in perfect condition to play Adina. Please, for the love of God, please. That was my dream role if a book was created into a movie or a series. That's my dream role. Although I think that Powerless, because of how many books there are, it would be better to be a TV show than it would to be a movie. Personal opinion. If anyone has read the series, please let me know your opinions in the comments. But personal opinion, I think if it was made into a film,
adaptation or on-screen adaptation, I think it would be better as a TV show than it would be as a movie. Because I feel like you just have more time to spend on developing characters and making sure that everyone's story aspects are seen in a TV show than it is in a movie, because you have to cut that into 2 hours, you know? My dream role in a musical, though, I want to play Janice in Mean Girls, because I think I'd be a good Janice. I don't think I could be Katie. I don't quite think I could be Regina George. Gretchen used to be my dream role, but then I realized that like Janice is just like so, like I could be Janice, you know? Also because of the vocal range, I'm pretty sure Janice is alto. I can hit alto notes, so I'd be a better Janice than I would be anything else. The only issue is that she's basically the main character. She's the narrator. And I have like a slight fear, specifically, it's really just for like stage stuff. I'm always afraid of being a main character in a singing role because I have stage fright when it comes to singing. So I'm only good when I'm practicing, and then when I'm actually in front of people, voice crack. It's actually like terrible. My friends can attest. I sound good when I'm practicing, but when I'm actually in front of people going at it, like on stage, my voice ends up cracking from nerves, and it's so devastating. But that's why I like acting. I never said I was a singer. I never said I wanted to be in a Broadway musical. But I'm just saying that if I had the opportunity, I would want to play Janice. But I know that I wouldn't get picked. Maybe that makes it sound like I have really low self-esteem, but I just know that I can carry a tune. I'm not a singer. I'm never gonna claim that I'm a singer, you know? I'm never gonna claim that. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be humming and shit. Don't think that, because yes, I love music, but that does not mean I can sing. And I know my limits. I know my limits. My other question was given to me by my lovely friend Morgan. Hearts to Addison too for giving me that question, because that was a banger question that I answered. When I saw that she had sent that to me, I immediately started going into a mental rabbit hole of the fact that I wanted to play Adina in Powerless. Because I want to play it so freaking badly. Morgan's question was, what's my favorite movie and why? Here's the thing. I am a cinema connoisseur. I love going to the movie theaters. I love watching movies. I love all that. I love all of that. Okay? Trust. My thing is, though, is that I love watching them too much to truly pinpoint a favorite. Now, the movie I've probably rewatched the most, the trilogy, it's a trilogy, that I've rewatched the most is the To All the Boys trilogy on Netflix. Because that's my favorite rom-com. That's my comfort movie. I watch that whenever I'm just like feeling in the spirit of To All the Boys. Like that's like my comfort movie. Like I need it. Like its existence is so like intertwined into mine that like if that doesn't exist, I don't exist. Like I am Laura Jean Covey to an extent. But if I have to break it into like genres, I will. Rom-com, To All the Boys trilogy, honorable mention, 10 Things I Hate About You. I've only seen that movie like maybe 3 times, but it's so good. Oh, chef's kiss. Moving on to horror, Scream. It's corny, but that's the point, okay? Scream is my favorite horror movie franchise, okay? I have seen all 6 movies. When the 7th one comes out, I'm gonna see the 7th one. Scream's my favorite horror movie franchise. What's another genre? Action? I'm gonna separate action and superhero movies. Actually, no, I'm not. So my favorite action/superhero movie is, I'm gonna say Spider-Man No Way Home. I've seen Spider-Man No Way Home 3 times. All 3 times were in theaters. I made them millions. I was in the theater watching that movie over and over and over again. I made them millions. But that movie was so good. So good. I have a poster of it. Wait, look. It's over here. Honorable mention, Black Widow. I also have a poster of it. And then dystopian movies. I love Divergent. Don't talk to me about that fucking third movie though. That third movie is ass as fuck. No offense to the actors. The third movie is horrible. I hate it. But the first movie is peak. The second movie is alright. The third movie is ass. You can stop after the second one, honestly. I've seen the first and second way more than I've seen the third. I think I've seen the third Divergent movie maybe twice. Potentially 3 times if I was watching it like all of the movies in order with somebody. But no, the third movie, buns as fuck. I don't watch a lot of sad movies, but my favorite like dramatic movie is The Fallout. It's starring Jenna Ortega and Maddie Ziegler. That movie is so good. I watched that movie a lot my junior year. I was in my feels junior year, honestly. But the movie is also just really good. Whenever I'm sad or like numb, I guess, this makes me sound depressed. I'm not depressed. At least not right now. I think I might have been junior year because I watched that movie like 3 times. That was also the year it came out. I was also just trying to support Jenna Ortega. That was why I originally went to watch it. And then whenever I was just like down in the dumps, I would watch that movie. And that doesn't, if you know anything about what the movie is about, it does not help when you are down in the dumps. The movie is about somebody who went through a school shooting and then she has PTSD and she's trying to learn how to process her grief and her PTSD basically from having to have experienced a near-death experience. A little too realistic. The cinematography is great. It's also really funny. It has occasionally funny moments, but it's also like, but there are also other moments that are funny in a self-deprecating kind of way because of what's happening to the characters. So, like they're laughing, but they shouldn't be laughing. They should go to therapy, you know? That's my favorite sad movie. No, I haven't watched it in a while. I actually want to watch it again. I'm not sad. I just really like the movie. Side note, off topic. I want to go back and rewatch Euphoria before the 3rd season comes out. I fucking love Euphoria. I love Euphoria down bad. Like, my mom was trying to get me not to watch it, and I really just wanted to watch it for Zendaya, but then I started to actually love the show. The first time I was begging her to watch it, I was probably like 12, 13. She was like, yeah, no. And then I started watching it when I was like 14, second semester sophomore year, and then the summer before junior year, that was when season 2 had come out. Because when I was watching it, season 2 had already come out, and I was seeing clips of it, and I was like, I want to watch the show. And then my mom was like, no. And then I kind of swindled her into making, like letting me watch it. I kind of swindled her, I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I got my way. I don't encourage swindling your parents to get what you want. I'm just saying that if it's something as small as a TV show that has heavy topics, just show them that like you're mature enough to handle it. You know? Just show them. I don't encourage swindling anyone. What was I talking about? I was talking about movies I like. I think I've run through all of the genres for real. Or at least all the genres I watch. So yeah, this is the last piece of my dragon roll, guys. I have a whole nother roll here, but I don't have much to talk about. I don't want to keep y'all if there ain't much to talk about, you know? Cause like, what's even the point of the video if there's nothing for you to like indulge in? You feel me? I feel me. Ah! Throw it away. Oh my gosh. So yeah.